Hey, it's Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're doing another egg video for you guys. We're going to be opening up 25 different items in this video, including blind boxes, chocolate eggs, Play-Doh eggs, and much, much more. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up this Play-Doh egg that's right here in the front row. And I really like these little owl decals. I think they look really neat, but let's go ahead and get the Play-Doh off and see what we got for our first egg. These are going to be the Legend of Zelda mascot danglers, which as you can see I picked this up from GameStop. There's 6 different ones to collect. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. And it looks like we got Princess Zelda. So it looks like for our first dangler we got the princess, and she's actually holding like a little shield, which is really neat. So it's kind of a fun little toy that you can pick up from a GameStop if you have one of those near you. Go ahead and set that down. Now let's open up this Lion King chocolate egg. Now again, I got these in the mail, and when I got them they were kind of melted, so you're gonna notice the chocolate looks a little rough with these eggs. And if I can get the wrapper off of the chocolate, we'll get the chocolate opened up here. And this is just making a mess here, stuck to my hands too. And for our second Lion King egg, I got Timon. He's holding his little grub, ready to eat. Next, let's grab this Unicornos Series 3. This is the newer set. We've opened quite a few of these. Still missing some of the Unicornos. And while I'm showing this to you guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that happened on the channel that some of you guys were asking about. Here's our Unicorno, which we actually already got this one. So what I'll do is I'll open one more for you guys. And this is actually the final Series 3 box that I have. I do have one more Series 2. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about on the channel, if you guys noticed, we did re-upload that Flash video. And some of you guys were asking, you know, you already uploaded this 2 months ago, why is it being re-uploaded? Well, we flagged for copyright on a couple songs, so we had to go back and re-upload a couple of the videos. So you might see one more video being re-uploaded that we uploaded a couple months ago, and that's the reason why. This is actually going to be the zombie Unicorno, which if you notice you can kind of see its ribs right there. It's got the skull. It's kind of a mean looking Unicorno, but it's neat. This is actually a new one. We haven't gotten this one yet. So the ones that we were missing from this set, we did not get this one, which I'm not even going to try to say that one's name. And it looks like, you know, I'm looking at the Milo right there, and this one's a different color. It almost looks like it would glow in the dark. So I'm wondering if maybe it's like the mystery character or something. I'm not really sure. So go ahead and set that one down. Now let's open up the Kinder Joy egg. I like opening these because I get to eat the chocolate when I turn the recorder off here. And it sounds like we got kind of a toy with a bunch of parts in it. And what is this? Oh, okay, this is gonna be the 3D glasses, which we've gotten this before, but maybe it's a different, yeah, it's got a different picture, but we've gotten these glasses once before. So here's what the glasses look like once they're put together, and of course you can put those on and then look at this picture, and it should be in 3D. Unfortunately, I can't really show that to you through the camera, so you'll just have to take my word for it. It's supposed to look like a 3D image. Now let's go ahead and open up this really sparkly orange Play-Doh egg right here. I got some really neat stuff in this video. We're just kind of working our way towards it. Here's gonna be the Littlest Pet Shop surprise pack, which we've done a couple of these on the channel so far. Had to grab my scissors back there, get this opened up, and there is our character. You know, I was getting ready to say it looks like a kitty, but then I'm looking at the tail and it looks almost like a fox. So maybe one of you guys could tell me what that's supposed to be. It's either, maybe we'll just call it a fox kitty. Maybe it's a cross between the two, but it also comes with this. It has like a little crown that it sits in, and also has this other little crown right here that I think should pop into the top of its head. There we go. There's our little crown fox kitty. So look at the back. There's the bottom. That's a really cute character. I like how those have like the big giant anime eyes. Those look really neat. Now let's open up a BFF. I think I get more requests for this specific blind box than I do anything else on the channel. So let's see what we get inside of our BFF blind box. Oh wow, we got a I was gonna say an old shoe. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be an old shoe or a new shoe. And it looks like we got Jordan and Spike, so it's a shoe and a nail. And it says, "You're my heart and soul." That's cute. And of course it spelled soul as a shoe sole. Here's our nail. So here's our BFF shoe and nail. And on the bottom of the shoe it says BFFs all the way down it. It's kind of a cute one. Of course they named it a Jordan for the Jordan shoes, which is kind of funny. I actually own quite a few pair of Jordan shoes. Go ahead and set that down. Now let's open up the second Vinylmation Marvel Blind Box Series 2. Now these are all going to be Spider-Man characters. We've only opened one of these so far. Really excited about this blind box because these are brand new. These just released. We don't get to do a whole lot of Vinylmation stuff that's brand new. Most of the Vinylmations that I've been showing you guys have been out for a little while. So it looks like we got Mysterio. And he's got this clear bubble right here, and you can see his actual head is inside of the bubble, which is really neat. It's like a glass helmet that covers his head, kind of like Mr. Freeze. And there's a purple cape right there. On the bottom it says Mysterio Series 2. Again, these are Vinylmations. That's the reason why it's got the little ears right here with, I'm assuming that's supposed to be smoke and not a cloud. That's a really neat character, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and open up the other Series 2 blind box. It's going to be the third one that I've showed you guys. I can't wait to see Spider-Man. I'm like really excited to see what the Spider-Man looks like. And okay, it looks like we got Kingpin. I had to think for a second of what his name was because he's not one of my favorite villains from the Spider-Man series. And right there on the bottom, Kingpin. I'm glad I got that right. You know, in every single video that I make, I usually make at least 2 mistakes. I'm sure I'm going to make a mistake on some point in this video, but this one I actually got right. And he's got like buildings in his ears. It's kind of hard to see because it's like tinted, but there's buildings up here, which is really neat. And there's his actual ears on the side. Next, I want to grab this Doctor Who blind box. Now, last time, in the last video that I opened one of these, we got this character, but it was a different color, and I found out later on from reading the comments that it was actually the mystery figure or a special figure from the set, which is probably why it looks so neat. But we've been getting a lot of requests for these as well, and you know, some of you guys have been commenting and telling me that there's a Doctor Who movie on Netflix that I can check out, and I am planning on watching it. Look at that, we got the other one. How awesome is that? So now I have both of them. So this is going to be the regular one, the 1 in 20. Last time we got the more colorful one that had kind of more yellow on his, I think on his shirt and stuff. But he looks kind of creepy. He's a creepy looking character, but he's also a really neat one too. I really like those. I might have to get some more of these blind boxes, especially since you guys keep asking for more of them. Right there's the mystery figure that I got last time, which was a 1 in 40. So that's pretty neat that we got one of the more rare ones. And let's go ahead and open up this Super Mario blind box next. We've opened one of these so far. Just rip the top right off, pop it open like a soda can. And it looks like we got a little block with a turtle shell on it. That's kind of a neat one. That'll go nice with my little Mario collection that I got going on. Nothing really crazy special about it, but it does look pretty neat. It'll look nice with some other Mario stuff around it. Go ahead and set that off to the side. And let's open up the Little Mermaid blind boxes back here. We've been getting a lot of requests to see more of these. We've opened, I think, maybe 4 or 5 of them so far. So we're still missing quite a few of the characters. And I'm looking for the tear strip. There it is. Sometimes they're hard to find. Those tear strips are tricky. Alright, so it looks like we got Scuttle. There's our Scuttle. Go ahead and set that down. And let's open up the Scribblenauts Unmasked Series 3. I have been getting a lot of requests to do more superhero stuff. Don't worry, I am reading those comments. And also, don't worry, I have a lot of superhero stuff to do. In fact, if I ever get this box open, man, that tape does not want to come off. But in fact, I really do. I have a lot of different superheroes to show to you guys, and that's what I'm planning on doing next week. And it looks like we got a Superman. And okay, maybe this is like a special Superman because he's got a U instead of a S right there. I'm not like a real big comic book buff, so I don't know a whole lot of the differences here, but it's a Superman looking character. We'll just call it that. There he is on his base. We're going to put his arms up a little bit, give him more of a Superman-like look. There's a look at the back. Now, he is actually a 3 in 18, so he's a pretty common one. In fact, I think you're going to get more of the Superman right there than you will of anything else. But I'm sure if I'm wrong about calling this one Superman, somebody can tell me what this actual character is. And the same thing with the Green Lantern that we got. Some of you guys were saying it wasn't exactly the Green Lantern, it's one of the other Green Lantern style characters. It's kind of hard knowing all the names of the different ones. That's got to be Captain America. If that's not Captain America, I shouldn't be opening blind boxes anymore, because that looks like Captain America to me. And we got another Superman. So what I'll do for you guys, since we got a duplicate, I'll go ahead and open one more. So here's our hopefully final Series 3 blind box that I'm going to show you. Oh wow, look at this. This one looks special, doesn't it? This one doesn't look like a normal one. What do we got here? Oh, maybe, okay, it does have a question mark, so I guess this is kind of like the mystery figure. That looks like Wonder Woman to me. She's got the little star on her forehead. So here's our Wonder Woman, and for those of you that play the Scribblenauts game, if you're wondering if I've played it myself, I do actually have the unmasked Scribblenauts game, and I have played it. It's a really fun game. I actually have it for the Wii U. I'm not sure if it's on other systems or not. Now, let's open up a Play-Doh egg. Here's our Ladybug Play-Doh egg. Aren't those cute? Those are really neat. I saw those in Michael's, and I was like, man, those would look so neat sitting on a Play-Doh egg. Looks really good with the pink Play-Doh too. It's almost like a purplish pink. And we have a sword art online. Now these are the keychains if I remember right. We've opened one of these. Yeah, there we go. There's the side of it. And this is going to be a new one. We got the little green elf looking one in the last one. So here's our character. And of course on the back it's just got like a mirror-like finish to it. But there he is. He's probably one of my favorite characters out of that set, at least that I've seen so far. And it's got this little special hook right here, so you can snap it onto like a book bag or something like a book bag. There's one last look at him. I really like these characters though. I'm glad I have a few more of those to show to you guys. Let's open up another egg. We have a Zelf egg. Right here's our little Zelf sitting back there. These plastic eggs with the wrapper that goes around them, they're always the hardest thing to open here on the channel. Those wrappers are usually pretty tough to get open. And looks like we got something else in here too. This is going to be the first one that I've opened that's come out of an egg. But it looks like the same exact type of Zelf that would come out of the little canisters. However, this one seems like it's got a lot more hair to it. Like they both seem like they have quite a bit of hair, but this one seems like it has just a little bit more. It looks like this is just going to show the different Zelfs that you can get. This is pretty identical to the little canisters. So I'm thinking it's the same exact thing. So I guess it's just kind of a coincidence maybe that it seems like it has a little bit more hair than some of the other ones. So let's go ahead and move our Littlest Pet Shop character out of the way. Of course, this is either Zoe or Zoe. It's one or the other. I haven't figured out which one it is yet. But this is going to be another Sword Art Online blind box. Here's a look at the different characters that you can get. Done maybe one or two of these so far. I can't remember if we've done two or not. But I really like these anime blind boxes, and a lot of you guys have been requesting to see more of them. Here's a look at the character. I'll go ahead and get her out of the package and we'll get a better look at her. So here's a closer look at our figure. I really like the way they did her hair back here. That looks really neat. So look at the front. Now again, these don't actually snap onto the base or anything. They just kind of sit there on top of it. So it's a little bit different than some of the other anime stuff. Most of the other animes, they actually snap onto the base. Those just kind of sit there on it. Let's go ahead and open up our final chocolate egg. This is going to be a Phineas and Ferb. I don't think I have very many of these left. I think we're kind of running low on these. Let's see what we got. This chocolate just is so brittle, it just kind of shatters when I touch it. and those are really hard to open. So it looks like we got Dr. Doofenshmirtz yet again. I think this is the second or third one that I've gotten. Can't remember how many we've gotten so far. I've actually been doing the Phineas and Ferb eggs for a few months now, just kind of spreading them out. Let's go ahead and grab our Labbits Series 1 blind box. Now again, we did the entire case of Series 2. This is going to be Series 1. We haven't done very many of these yet. I think we've done 1 or 2 so far. Doing a lot of newer stuff in this video. And who do we got? I was getting ready to say the Silver Surfer, but I don't think that's the Silver Surfer. It's Dr. Doom. Okay, so I was holding my tongue. I about said Silver Surfer as soon as I saw the silver, but then I saw the little green cape, and I'm like, I'm not sure who that is. So there's a look at our Dr. Doom. He's got like these little metal panels right there on his ears. That's kind of interesting. Now he's actually the same exact color, the same finish as the Silver Surfer that's in Series 2. That's the reason why it kind of threw me for a loop right there, but that's a 2 in 20. We haven't gotten Deadpool yet or Doc Ock. Those are the ones that I'm looking for. So go ahead and set that down. And also, if you guys had watched the video, I did open this one and I called it Thor because I saw the Thor hammer, but it's actually Loki. He just has Thor's hammer. I don't know why he's got Thor's hammer, but he's got Thor's hammer. That's the reason why it kind of caught me off guard with that one as well. Now let's go ahead and open up our whiskers and tails. These things are just adorable. These are probably some of my favorite Vinylmations that I've opened so far. Even the box is cute. It's got like the little pet carrying case. And it looks like we got Flower. There she is. So look at the back. Almost looks a little bit like a female Pepe Le Pew. That's a really cute one though. I really like that one. She's got like little nails right there on her feet too. Even the pose they gave her with her hands kind of like that. That's a really cute figure. Really like that one. In fact, this one's also got the hands like that. I'm wondering if that whole series is like that. But let's go ahead and move on to a giant Play-Doh egg. This one's got the little curly mustache. I finally found one of these for whoever it was that commented and asked me to do the curly mustache. So, of course, I fling it on the floor. Let's go ahead and get it opened up here. We have the My Little Pony surprise pack. We've done a ton of these, but you guys keep asking to see more of them. I really need to order a different series so that I can show you guys one of the other series. I think the card's actually right there, so I don't want to cut into the card. So we'll open it up from the side. And out she went. It looks like we got Rainbow Shine. Loves to leap into the sky. Go ahead and pick her up off the floor so I can show her to you. Here we go with our Rainbow Shine. These things are just awesome looking, aren't they? I mean, they really are. I actually put these in the front of my display case just because they look so neat. They're down on the second level for those of you that watched the video from, I guess it was a couple weeks ago or last week. Next up is our Chinese Zodiac Joe Ledbetter figure, and right here on the back this is going to be the Ram, and the Ram is for the years 2003, 1991, 1979, 1967, 1955, and 1943. So there's a look at our Ram. We'll go ahead and get him taken out of the package and we'll see what he looks like. Here's a look at our Ram, and you can turn his head so you can pose him. And he stands up kind of like that, and of course he looks like he's about to just ram something, and his body almost looks like a cloud. It's like a, I guess, sheep wool or something right there. He looks like a character that came straight out of a video game. He looks really neat though. Go ahead and set that one down, and let's open up another one of our giant eggs. We'll take our BFF off the top of there. Let's see what we got inside of this egg. Looks like we got an Adventure Time surprise pack. We've done one of these so far. There's 6 different characters to collect. And this one looks neat already. I haven't even gotten the paper off of it. Here's our Adventure Time figure. The one thing I like about these is they're always so happy. Like he's like waving and he's smiling. These are really just fun, happy characters. Go ahead and set that down. I like how they stand on the base too. Those go really good on the base. Now let's open up our Yoshi back here. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this isn't a blind box or a surprise pack, but it actually does have a mystery accessory included inside of this little question mark box. So I'm going to get Yoshi out and then we're going to open up the mystery box. So here's our Yoshi toy, which this one actually came from Target. It's one of the few items that I actually bought from a local store. Everything else out here pretty much came from eBay. Most of the blind boxes that I'll show you guys come from eBay. But with this Yoshi, you can move his legs, his arms, his head moves. So he's really kind of a movable toy. That's kind of a neat Yoshi. Now, let's see what's inside of our little question mark box. Can any of you guys guess what might be in here? Now, if I had to take a guess, I'm thinking maybe a turtle shell. I'm not sure what could fit inside of this that would be from Super Mario. Let's see what it is. Oh, look, we got a Yoshi egg. I should have been able to guess that if I ever get it out of the box. We got a little, it almost looks like a bird egg, but this is a Yoshi egg. Nice, that looks so neat. That goes really well with Yoshi. I can't believe I didn't guess that or even think about that. Every time I do one of these videos, there's always some moment in the video that I do something, and then later when somebody comments and tells me, it just makes me want to kind of smack myself because it's like I should have been able to figure that out. Let's see what we got in our Play-Doh egg right here. And we got a Super Mario surprise pack. Now this is going to be the Series 4 Connects. These are the newer packs that just came out. I thought it'd go really well with our Yoshi and our little Mario blind box. We've actually got kind of a video game theme going on here. And let's see what we got. Looks like we got a new one. Finally got Donkey Kong. This is the first Donkey Kong that I've gotten. And here's our Donkey Kong once he's snapped together. Looks like he could hold some stuff too. His hands are positioned to where he could actually hold some items. So look at the bottom. Of course, if you have any of the Connect sets, you can put these in there. Now, let's go ahead and open up the final Play-Doh egg. This one's got all sorts of different types of smiley faces and hearts and smile logos on it. Go ahead and get this off here. And we have a Minecraft Hangers surprise pack. Now, I've gotten so many requests to do Minecraft stuff that I'm actually thinking about doing an all Minecraft video at some point soon. Looks like we got a sword. Wow, that thing looks really neat. Look at that. I really like that sword. That's such a cool item. And again, this is kind of sharp, so if you had this as like a keychain, it might kind of poke into you a little bit. It's kind of a sharp one. Now, if I had to pick what my favorite collectible from today is going to be, it's going to be between these two right here. Yet again, another Doctor Who character, but if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to have to go with Mysterio. I really like the bubble, the clear bubble that they put around his head. I think that's just a really neat and creative character. He's got a lot of color to him as well. So that's probably going to be my favorite one from today. And I'm kind of curious, what was your favorite character today? Be sure and comment and let us know what your favorite character was. Also, if there's a specific blind box or surprise pack that you want us to do more of, be sure to comment below. We do read the comments and we do take those into consideration when making these types of videos. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.